Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Gonna change directions a little bit today. Got a pretty cool suggestion from 330 about what I could do here in the center. And I need to go out and figure out how I could do it. Boy, I'm trying to get used to these controls again. I've been playing a couple different other games and get accustomed to this again. Let's start out with some tasty meat stew and some goldenrod tea first. And then we will get to work. I'm going to get some cement together. Grab a little bit of rebar. And we are going to head out to the center area. I think we're good on bulletproof glass. Let's stick all this in here and see how much we have. Ooh, that's all we have. Really? Did I use it all? Oh, what are you doing, Spartan? I put all that in there because that's like, oh, I'll come back and that'll all be there waiting for me. I got a little nervous. So 160 of those, and well, yeah, we're good, we're good. I'll be able to build something cool in the center. Well, let's go ahead and get this stuff out. Electric wire relays. What do we have in there? Do we have any spikes made? Ready-made. One full stack of those should be enough, even if we just do what we did last time. Should be enough. But at some point during the course of, maybe I split this up in 2 episodes. I'm going to have to. Because Horde Day is 84. It's almost flipped over to 84 now. And I need to do a makeshift power run from this light to maybe a relay right there and wire up some of these shotgun turrets. Don't need them all. Maybe we just do the 4 on this side this time. Make it easy. And then we will we'll worry about getting it all wired up properly later. Now, 330 is not caught up with the series. He's behind a good many episodes, so he doesn't know that I've done this yet. Or a potential generator room. And we may still use this as a generator room to power the turrets over here. You know what I mean? I could honestly do a room like this on the back side of every tier that we have here, every wing. Like I could do another one right there, you know. And we would have power that would go. This one will be a little different because I'm going to use power or lights from above. But the center, the idea he gave me, I started trying to visualize something like along the lines of what he was talking about. And I thought, well, I could use that as power. I could use that as power for the center rows of lights. And I started thinking about that one over there as I'm now looking at it. And we could build 2 more of those. One like that over here on the back side of the garden. And one like that on the back side of the forge room. And that would really cut down. We would have to run to and fro for generators. But we would have a generator and a power grid for each room. Which may work out better. Because you know, I'd have all the generators in one room, but I'm not going to necessarily need to always. The only time I ever need that one powered up over here is going to be on Horde Night, right? This one over here, we can just throw a switch on the wall, turn lights on when we're over there working at nighttime, really just for looks. And the same with this one. We could leave this one on like all the time because we'll need lights over here almost all the time. But that really does make sense to do it that way. Compared to having one central location. I know some of you mentioned before, well, you're gonna have to run here and there for all your generators and to fuel them up. But if I had a switch, or even maybe a motion sensor or something to turn lights on and off, it wouldn't burn that much fuel, wouldn't be that much work. Now this room over here, because of what it's going to be, I'll find a place to put a generator for this room. I'm not too concerned about this one because we still have to build it from scratch. But the other ones, that almost would make sense. But let me run outside. And I want to make more of those. Corner. Let's make 150 of those. Still need to get all this painted. And, oh, something else that was asked. Let me try it here real quick. I don't think it's going to work that way. Like if I put a plate down right here. See, now you can't build on top of that. Someone asked today, why don't you put plates down on the ground? Well, this is the reason why. Because you can't build anything on top of that plate. That plate represents a full block. So to go ahead and answer your question. I forgot who it was. I apologize. I forget your name. But that's the reason that I'm digging this out, is so that I have a surface that I can build upon. It's not just to cover up the ground, the dirt. You know, it does have another purpose outside of that. So, well, I can't build in this corner directly because that is a full block, though I could take that out and nudge right up next to it. Let me frame this out real quick and just get an idea of what it would be like. So this block here, build up here and make sure, yeah. So round, right there. How could I do this? So everywhere I'm placing a rebar represents a round piece of concrete. Because I need it hollow. And let me build myself up over here and count this out. Distance from one side to the other. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would actually be the perfect height, or perfect distance across to build upon it. But I'd want to make it at least maybe 1 or 2 higher than that. Oh my goodness, I just saved myself a broken leg. Did you see that maneuvering? Oh boy. Yeah, I've been playing a little Rust lately. And trying to survive, do some PvP. You know, I changed up the game a lot since I played it last. And I built a big, massive base. Became friends with the admin of the server. Real nice guy. Plugged his server in Discord a couple days ago, in case any of you play Rust. It's one of those fast-paced servers, though, where you gather a ton of resources quickly. But anyway, getting back to this. So we have round. In the center would be hollow. And I could come underneath with a tunnel, trying to avoid going underground at all for anything. If I can help it. Tell you what I could do. If I did it like this, I could build a structure up and build from top down with some ladders. I think this has a potential to be a really cool structure here, if in fact I can build it the way I want to build it. Could even use glass for this area. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Well, let me build one on this side. Just see how it looks, and we'll auger it down and make it fall to the ground if I don't like it. Get rid of those. Give me those. What are those? Here. Put you over there. He didn't tell me what or how to build it. He just gave a suggestion as to what he was thinking about, an idea, something I could do in the center, right here. And I said, that's a pretty good idea, man. I haven't talked to him since he gave the suggestion, but I thought to myself when he mentioned it, I said, we haven't done anything fancy with the center. Maybe the opportunity to do that right here and now. Here and now. I think I need to go a couple more up. This is all just going to be trial and error here, folks, because I really don't know. I honestly don't know how I'm going to attach if I do a curved block on the top. So it'd be like boom, 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 boom. Not the center one, I'm just doing that so I have something to walk on. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Kind of sitting back off from the microphone here, kick back in the seat. Oh, I got the key to the new game today that I've been talking about. I don't really know if it's worthy of a series. We might do like a 3-episode series on it or something like that. I still need to crack open the package, so to speak, and give it a try and see what so I'm not going into it blind because it is an RTS. So, but anyway, so if I did this here, that's how many blocks up is that? Only 2. It just doesn't feel like enough. Maybe one more up. Maybe one more up. So, or 2 more up. And you'll understand later in the series why, if I go through with this, if I actually do this, why I needed the center hollow on these. You will understand why, my friends. All right. Let me think about it. Yeah, I would have to take off. Oh, we didn't have to do that. I could even build it up one more. Have to be like that. The curve supports going up to a flat block. Something like that. Boy, this is a lot of work to do just to auger it all down. Looks like a silo or something. Like a grain silo. You know what I mean? Well, that was a wiggly block. Do you see that wiggle? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Well, that's kind of nice. We can get to it all from up top here. It's going to be the same thing with the lighting over there. And we got to do that, too. We got to come over to the garden. And we have to install lighting over here and have a good idea how I want to do it. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to look nice, nice, nice. But I still have to get over here and do it. We can't keep talking about it and then don't ever do it. But it may work out beautifully if we copy the generator room over there and just have a generator room for this room. You know, put a generator right there and power this sucker up. Kind of means, though, that I might have to go out and get more lead. I might have to get more lead. Hey, while we're up here, I can do this number right here now. Just run over and hippity hop. And bounce down in here. Grab that there. Just like that. And let's see which one has the most resources. 18,000 glass. That's all good. That's all good. 17,000, about the same. So this one's probably the better. Let's do that and sand it up. And while I'm here, standing here, do I have any more frames? I do not. Let's do 1,000, just so I have some extras on hand. We're almost out of wood, too. I need to go over there and harvest that tree farm. Alright, that's all I need. I just need something to jump up and down on. You know, when I get all mad. Alright, so that's that. That's that side. Let me build another side. Ooh, just got another idea. I don't know how it would work, though. I don't know how it would work. It's a shame. It's a shame that spotlights aren't... They don't have an advanced placement, do they? If spotlights had an advanced placement, then... I just had a really cool idea. Come on, get down in there. Little man in the game. I don't know why I'm still carrying around my wrench and money. Nope. No advanced placement. Ah, pooey. Pooey, pooey. That's alright. Alright, well, I need to do the same thing over on the other side, so... Don't break your leg. Doing that to know exactly where to build it up at. Yeah, I appreciate you all being along for the ride. I get comments on the video, not the video, the base, almost daily. New people stumbling across the channel through the thumbnail of this base, and they're like, wow, you know, the resources and time it probably took. And I'm like, yeah, just tune on in. We start back at episode 1. See the whole thing, start to finish. I think I had mentioned that in yesterday's episode. I've been getting that more and more recently. People just kind of attracted to the thumbnail. And it's not clickbait. I just thought it'd be a cool thing to kind of show off the progress. You know how I was getting a lot of messages saying, oh, you should use different thumbnails than the same one every day. So I did. I did that. So you can't accuse me of clickbaiting it up with that picture. It's an actual picture of the base is all it is. I just screenshotted the base, and I'm sure I will get accused of that. Oh, you clickbaiting Grand Spartan. But technically, it is just the base. Now, did I go too high? I don't think I did. All right, let's seal those off and build up one more level here. I don't know why that little man was crouched. Why did you have him crouched, Spartan? All right, let's see if I crouch, if I can reach over there. I don't think I can. Maybe. Yeah. Look at that. Nice. Almost fell in the hole right there, though. Would not have been good. All right. Well, that's that part of it done, and it gives me a little way to get back and forth across the two. Well, let's get over here and build this. It's really going to stink if I get this thing up there and I go, oh, you know what? I can't build this. I got to auger it all down. Well, someone made a joke at me today about that. Measure 40 times and then auger it down. That's how we do it here on this channel, folks. If you're new, you'll learn. You will learn. That's what an auger is for, right? That's what an auger is for. It's for augering things. Specifically boo-boos. When you make boo-boos. Friend Spartan, in deep thought. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this series, being able to stick here in this one place. I don't have the luxury of doing that, and I used to have people tell me all the time, Spartan, I want to see you build a castle. I want to see you build some giant structure. And I'm like, well, you know, you're talking hundreds of hours for me to do that. Are you really going to sit there and watch me go through it? But this time around, I said, you know what? I had so much of a demand for that type of thing. And I'm kind of tired of the castle thing. I mean, I'll probably build one eventually. Yeah, I've done it twice now. And it takes a lot of time for something that really you can't even use. I mean, you can. That last one on Alpha 15 was sort of, you could sort of defend it from the zombies. But something like this that's cool looking. It's kind of like a castle, just one on Mars or something. I don't know if it's the right color for Mars, but you know what I mean. So it's one of those big giant builds that you all, some have been asking for quite some time. And excited to be able to kind of chill out, a little laid back stream series or Let's Play series compared to the last one where I was just a frantic pace, build a base and move on, build a base and move on. And I just, you know, it's kind of fatiguing, and I lost a lot of viewers by the end of that series. Of course, I have here too, but I think it's just to be expected with an alpha losing its newness, its luster. And some of you are saying mid to late 2018 for the next patch. I really find that hard to believe. I mean, look at what all they implemented on Alpha 16. All of the power that they put in the game and the traps and the everything. I just cannot believe that it's going to take longer to do Alpha 17 because the vehicles, some of you may not know this if you're new to the game, that car has been in the game since the very beginning. The same mechanics, everything. You know how you see him crash into a rock and it comes to a screeching halt? Yeah, it was just like that before. Even sounded the same. So that's always been there. And all they did was just build off of that if they include any other vehicles other than the car and the motorcycle and the bicycle. Bicycle is sort of new. The motorcycle is just a mini bike reskin. That's all it is. It's just the same old thing, just reskinned. Sure, they worked out, which they should have a long time ago, the physics and all of that. But compared to adding electricity, paint with paint tools, the wire tool would pull in the wire. I mean, all of the stuff they added, those turrets and electric fences and blade traps. I find it hard to believe that Alpha 17 is more in depth than that. They're leaving things out. They're leaving the zip line out. There's no behemoth. You're not implementing things like that. So just the reworking of the skill system, they do that every alpha. Every alpha. New perks, change perks. You know, so that's not time consuming. Now, Logan told me, he's a computer guy, he told me that the implementation of the newest Unity, adding that in would be the most time consuming thing. Now, I'll have to take his word for that because I don't know. But he was saying that that's probably going to be the hardest thing for them to add. Now I have a little predicament here. I have a little issue. My issue involves support for the center because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Yeah, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in the center is too wide. 8 in the center is too wide. To hold what I'm going to stick up in there. That's too wide. Let me do this real quick. Well, this is going to be a boogered auger down if I have to take it apart. Might as well get these corners done as well, because that's what's going to attach. And I just realized, ooh, almost fell in the hole. Down in a hole. Well, what I could do here now, let me jump down and see if there's a place maybe up in the center. Don't you break your leg now, Spartan. Don't you do it. Yeah, you can build right there. I wonder how much weight that'll hold, though. I wonder how much weight it'll hold before it collapses. Whoops, I think I went too high. Let me think about that now. That's a shame I can't paint up underneath that one block, though. You know what I could do? I could paint up under that block. Like right now, I could do it. If I were to do this number. Well, let's see if there's a hole first before I go talking all big. I don't even know why I'm going to do it, and I really don't even know if I'm going to keep this. How did that all take damage down there? What was that from? See that? Took damage. I can auger out the glass block underneath here. Let me see if I can do this real quick without the whole thing falling apart. Not that it's going to matter if it does. Just experimental here is all this is. I'm just toying around. Paintbrush. Paint. Paint. No paint. No paint. Let's run over here and grab our paint. Thought I'd left some over there, but I used so much of it. Probably need to get on making some more, especially now, more than ever. Let's do that. Oh, Wandering Horde. Good thing I came inside, right? Hope they don't get caught up in here. What's that make? 9,600, but we can only make... it's 5,000. I don't know why I did 25 too. 20. Okay, cannot math. That still leaves us, you know, a little bit. Let me get over here with my gunpowder. Well, that's looking kind of cool around the outside there, you know? It's looking kind of neat. Oh, it's over here. Boy, I cannot brain today, folks. Ugh. And I'm just going to stick this in here for now. Don't let me forget that. I'm going to be like, where's my wrench and my money? I lost it. Don't know where it's at. And the next day, you all are going to say Spartan, Spartan, Spartan. Now I need to get... They're beating on something down there. Bulletproof glass plate. Alright, don't fall on my head now when I take you out. Alright, it didn't fall. Just like that. And put this away. This in there. Copy that rotation and just like that. Pow. Bing da down. Done. Silly zombies, where'd they all go? I hope they didn't get caught up under the center there somewhere. on my new stuff. Caught up on my new stuff. Yeah, it wouldn't have to be hollow all the way to the bottom. I don't need that to be a hollow all the way down. Just partially. Partially. You'll see why. You will see why, my friends. Jump down. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Ah, get on up there. Yeah, I can actually change the... Yeah, how could I do that? How can I make that all nice and smooth looking right there? The outside corners can definitely be a rounded block now that I know what it's going to look like up top. But the inside block might have to stay square if we were to attach that. I could, just for sake of not having everything fall. It would have almost looked better if I'd have done it like this, too. You know what I mean? If I'd have done it like that. Because what I'm going to do... Well, I don't want to tell you what I'm going to do, because that'll spoil the secret. That won't spoil the secret. Now let's upgrade this, make sure it's not going to fall there. Should be held enough different ways that, you know, it'll be okay. I'll have a 4 block there, 4 block there. How does that look if I do that? Oh, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. It'll look better than what I was going to do. It'll look better than what I was going to. I've already goofed up kind of on, not goofed up, but the corners, I already don't like the way those corners look over there. You know what I mean? The little square block with the rounds. This will enable me to do something else around the outside. I can leave that open. I can leave that open. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Oh, we used all of those. I'm not gonna need 250. Let's do 150 though. Let's do 150. Of course, I don't know how good that would look sitting right there on that block. You know what I mean? I don't know how good that would look. Might look good on the outside right there, but we might have to attach it to that square block to make that all. It'd be cool if I could do it that way. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad though. That doesn't look too bad. Now that I look at it, that's all right. Well, that's all right, mama. Don't get too excited, Spartan. And then take that. You take that and take this. You all are like, what in the world is Spartan doing? What is this contraption he's got here? I don't even know, folks. I don't even know. It's just for funsies. For funsies. So that there. I'll leave that like that, which is how I wanted it. I kind of wanted it to have this and that. What would it look like if I took these out? Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Still have a lot of weight to add to it, though. I'm talking about please don't fall. Yeah. That looks better. That looks better. I like that a lot better. I like the odd number right there, the 1, 2, 3. The 2 this way is fine, but the 1, 2, 3. Want to have the cross section going through there too. So, well, since we did the other side, I keep feeling like as soon as I click on the next thing, it's all going to come crumbling down, which is probably going to happen at some point here with my luck with these things. I've had such poor luck on Alpha 16 with structural integrity, with buildings. Like it should hold, number-wise, the numbers are right, but it doesn't. You know, some things will fall. Just like that silly thing right there, this walkway. It has plenty of support, but it kept falling in and falling in and falling in. It's like, you know, there's no way I could have braced it anymore. I think even if I had braced it more, it would still been falling. Falling over you. There's your song, your other song for the day, folks. Your song for the day. You know, I might have to tear all this down. I don't know. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I just got all excited when I was looking at the round, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I started building it, but I don't know that this is how I want to do this part right here. Considering what else I have to do to it. May have been getting ahead of myself a little bit here. It's all right. It's okay. That's what the auger is for. You know what? I'm going to plug these holes because you know I'm going to fall down in there all the way to the bottom and kill myself or break my leg or something. So now this room, what is going to be a room, is going to rely on that building over there to get me to it. Right? That's what it's going to rely on. Going to be the only way up and down to this particular area. Boy, that garden looks good. Look at that garden there. I tell you what, I'd like to shake the hand of the man that built that thing. All right, well, how long have we been going for? 38 minutes. It's 9:27 in the morning. And we're still okay, I guess, on time. And have I completely rebarred down? I have not on that side. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. And I need to get it done, too, so in case the horde comes from this direction. Got him. Oh, I didn't kill him. That got him. So, let's jump down. Get some more rebar up in here. Yeah, superstructure would not be complete without a superstructure, right? Some big, massive, tall thing sticks up in the air. I don't think it'll take away. I don't think it'll take away from the base. We get it painted. You all have doubted me in the past. And I have shown you that a little bit of paint goes a long way. Makes things look all beautiful. Makes it all blend in together. All right, let's back off of here for a moment. Let me just take a look at this thing. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Oh, it did it. all of that time I was hopping up and down, and I finally sprained my ankle. You know, something that you could probably not say you've seen is Grand Spartan breaking his leg. You've seen a lot of sprains, you know, you've seen a couple dozen of those probably. But you haven't seen that Grand Spartan has broken his leg. Alpha 15, that was just a ongoing joke. You all used to play drinking games to Grand Spartan breaking his leg. Can't do that now. You'd be sober. Months and months sober. And good for you if you are. Grand Spartan isn't breaking his leg anymore. Might sprain it. Not gonna break it. Alright, that's all done. I don't even need all this dead, empty space down here, but no, I just came up with another idea though. Maybe I do. Maybe I do need it. Yeah, before I go upgrading all this stuff to reinforced concrete, I need to think about a couple things. Well, let's wander off over here. I need to go fix my leg. See what that's looking like there. All right. So I could have... It's a shame you can't put two things in the same hole. Like a wire relay. Sorry about that. Taking a sip of my tasty beverage. Wire relay and a ladder. Something like that. Be pretty cool if you could do that. Or a plate and something else. Let me climb up here and take a yander over at it. Yeah. That one thing in the center, though, makes me wonder if I can't brace it off. Oh, we can take this down. And, get rid of her and make that a rounded block. You know what I'm saying? You following me? Let's do that. Get that one before it dries. Did you see everything shift, like the light of it or something? It's almost like it was about to fall, but the rebar kicked in and held it. Boy, that's noisy. Loud noises. Loud noises. Let's upgrade that now and see what it looks when I back off. Well, I figured just because everything else is rounded, you know what I mean? Since everything else is rounded, we could even get super duper fancy. Nah, I couldn't do that though. It wouldn't work out right. I was going to say flip these things like that. Come across there like that. I wonder how that would look. Does that look okay? What does that look like if I did it that way? Everything else is going up top. Everything else is going to go up top. I get these little silly visions and get all crazy acting. Yeah, we want those. I don't think I have a need for business glass up here, though. I think everything's got to be Has to be bulletproof or nothing at all. And paintbrush. You all are going to be so sick of blue when I get done with this build. I think I'm going to be tired of it too. We're never going to use blue again. Now, how did I discover the crimson color? Because I was using red, concrete red. There's like this crimson color that I could have been using the whole time that looks even better yet than the red color. I think I'll use it on my next base design. Like on the multiplayer series or the stream series. I don't know why I keep calling it multiplayer. I've been doing that for 2 months now. Longer. However long we've been running it for. Alright. Put this up here. That there. I have no idea what I'm doing, folks. I'm just placing blocks. I'm just plopping down blocks. Like, yeah, that's pretty. That looks good. I like it. No idea. No, I have a plan. I have a plan. It's a kind of shoddy plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. Can't say that I went at it totally blind. And then here, what I was going to do was this. You know what I mean? To give it that kind of round look. That's why I was asking, what do you think about that? Before I go all solid, guaranteed on it. What do you think about what that looks like? Ooh, I missed some rebar. Good thing we had that little bit of those glass blocks left over. I made a few too many. Yes, I can. Oh, how did I miss that one? Place that block there, Spartan. Oh, I just got a cool idea for a color scheme. You all are like, no, the color scheme. More blue and black. More blue and black. That's because that's the color of the zombies when I get done with them. My base here. Black and blue. That dark color concrete gave me an idea. I hope I'm doing this right. I hope I don't goof up. You know what I should do? I should upgrade to right there and leave that one down there. Whoa. Whoa. Where are you at? You leave my base alone. You mean zombie. As long as it doesn't start beating on stuff, I'll be alright. Yeah, I think it'd be a better idea. I was going to come in from the top down. Can I not jump up here with a sprained ankle? There we go. But I just got an idea to come from the bottom up. Now, I don't think the zombies would attack the doors because I'm not going to be over here. You know, during Horde Night, I'll be over at the other structure. I almost had it. Is it because I have a sprained ankle? No. Grand Spartan, sometimes these later recordings, folks, I apologize. I apologize for my brain being so feeble. I was doing too much computing, trying to build this base. Y'all had me thinking too much. Brain hurts. Got the brain hurt. Uh-huh. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. You all tell me what you think, but I really don't care what you... I'm just joking. I love what you think. I love what you're thinking. I'm probably not going to use your suggestion, but I want it anyway. No, I mean, just like this. Good example. 330 came up with this sort of idea, something I could do in here. In the center. I said, you know what? Doggone it. That sounds like a perfect idea. I'm going to do it. And here we are. Doing it. Just trying to use what they're giving me here, folks, on the rotation. Bump up the sound a little bit. Bump up the sound. Bump it up while the birds are chirping. Ooh, ah. All right. Most of you probably have no idea Grand Spartan's talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time, so don't feel bad if you don't know. Here we go. And I'll have to let me know what you think about that in the center part there. I think I'm missing this outer piece here. Well, I still don't have the confidence in knowing that this is all going to hold like I want it to. What I might do, since we have just an abundance of steel, is I might upgrade this whole top portion to steel and make sure that it will hold. Because we're going to paint it anyway, so it won't matter, right? It won't matter what it is, what the quality of it is. Once we get it all painted, you will never know if it's steel or if it's wood or what. Kind of surprised, though. No collapses yet. You know, no collapses. I tell you what. Let me build my way up here. And let me upgrade some of this stuff to reinforced. Yeah, let's just go all the way reinforced all the way around. Why not? It's just going to take a little longer to auger down when we decide tomorrow we don't like this structure anymore. No, I don't know if I like the way I did these edges here. And I'll show you why eventually when we get to the next portion of the build. It's 52 minutes in, though. I got to call it here soon. I got to call it. But we did get a good bit of this done today. Real cool idea by 330. And I was trying to think. Oh, son of a gun. I was trying to think how I could best utilize. Don't you get close to my new build here. Spitting these things out. Oh, what are you doing, cheerleader? You stop that. Boom! Oh, explosives are a lot of fun, folks. At least the tiny explosives are. I don't care for the big ones too much. Get your booty on the floor, make my day. Got that song stuck in my head. Stuck up in my head. You folks do that to me every day, you know that? Get songs stuck in my head. I'll be trying to build and just do my thing, and next thing you know, got that old earworm or whatever they call it. That's what they call it? It's an earworm? That sounds kind of yucky. Kind of painful. All right, well, I wonder why they call it that. Because it gets in your ear and you can't get it out. You could probably get it out if you had surgery or something, you know? That's probably not a good name for it. Oh, I didn't mean to upgrade those over there. Going too fast. Too fast. Nicey, nicey. All right, well, today is Horde Day, and I've not even wired that stuff up. So, folks, when we get back, we're going to be in a mad rush to get those turrets wired up and loaded up. Have yourselves a good one. I will see you all next episode.